So obviously last week it was Star Wars Celebration, and at Star Wars Celebration we got many Star Wars projects announced, and obviously some trailers as well, and release dates and stuff like that. And today I'm going to be going over everything that got confirmed, all the projects that got confirmed at Star Wars Celebration. So if you do enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and tell me down below, or tell us down below, what you're most excited for out of these Star Wars shows that were confirmed at Star Wars Celebration. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So the first show I'm going to start with is the Andor show. Now we've obviously known this show was going to be a thing for a while now, but we never really had a release date or a trailer. But at Star Wars Celebration we got a trailer and a release date, and it will officially premiere on August 31st this year on Disney Plus, obviously. And yeah, I think the show will be good. 12 episodes, and I think they're going to be doing another season as well. 12 episodes, I know that sounds like a lot for a show, for a obviously character from Rogue One, but I think they could do a lot of it. You know, the Rise of the Rebellion, which it looks like from the trailer. There is Clone Troopers as well, so I think that we're going to be going back to Order 66 probably as well, and we're obviously going to go back as maybe flashbacks as well, or maybe that's when it takes place, maybe after Order 66, and then we go into a time jump in season 2 or something like that. But I do think this show will be good. It depends what Disney are going to do with this show. Obviously, it's about Cassian Andor, so I think that maybe Vader might appear. I'm not too sure. I think, obviously, it's his adventures, him joining the rebellion. Obviously, the rebellion weren't really made at this point. I think it obviously takes time, or whenever this show takes place, it will take time for the rebellion to actually rise. But yeah, other than this show does look really good from the trailer. And yeah, I can't wait for it. I think it's going to be a really cool show. And yeah. The next show that this isn't a show, it's actually a game, and it's the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order. It's Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Now, obviously, Jedi Fallen Order was an absolutely incredible game, and I think we've all been waiting for the sequel now for a very long time. Obviously, it comes out next year. The release date was revealed to be next year. Obviously, there isn't a proper release date, I don't think, but its release window is 2023, and yeah, I think the first trailer we got is pretty cool. It does look like the Grand Inquisitor will be the villain, so I think that what they're going to do is going to be like the first game. You know, Vader was sort of the big villain of the first game, but didn't die, and I think this game takes place 10 years after. Obviously, the first game took place 5 years after Order 66, and this game takes place probably 10 years, and I highly doubt the Grand Inquisitor will die. Well, obviously, I don't think he's dead in Kenobi. I do not think he's dead, but obviously that's something to talk about for a different video, which I might do, because this species does have 2 stomachs, and, you know, there's been characters in Star Wars that have had a lot worse deaths. Maul, for example. So, yeah, I think Jedi Survivor, the trailer does look really good, and I cannot wait to see this game and play the game. Obviously, it's only going to be available on next-gen consoles and PC, obviously. But yeah, overall, I think this game's going to be amazing. I think it's that's the game that we've been waiting for the most out of Star Wars. There's many Star Wars games that are supposed to come out, and this is one that obviously appeals to everyone. So the next thing we got at Star Wars Celebration wasn't really a trailer, but it was a sneak peek and a tease, and basically our first look at the Ahsoka show. You know, in the sneak peek we got in the first look, we can see Ahsoka with Hera Syndulla. Obviously, this show is just going to be a sequel of Rebels. Obviously, at the end of Rebels, they are looking for Ezra and Thrawn, as they obviously went out into the unknown regions. So obviously, this show is probably going to be about finding Ezra, and obviously, it showed the painting from Rebels that has all of them on there. You know, Kanan, Sabine, Ezra, Chopper, you know, it has all of them on it, and obviously at the end it had Ahsoka and Sabine going with Ahsoka to try find them. And yeah, I think it's going to be really cool. I think Ahsoka is going to be a really cool show. Obviously we didn't get to see much, but Sabine obviously we saw in the sneak peek as well, and I think this does hype up fans a lot as well. Obviously everyone loves Rebels, and they are not going to retcon it. I do not believe they're going to retcon Rebels. I mean, even the Kenobi writer said that they would not retcon anything in Star Wars, and I have seen a lot of people getting annoyed at Disney for this, Star Wars and Disney. But I think we need to wait for the Kenobi show to end, and then we can have our hate on the show, obviously with if they do retcon other shows and movies, which I highly doubt they will, but we'll have to wait and see. The next show we have is Star Wars Skeleton Crew. Now, this show is reportedly about 10-year-old kids from a small planet who get lost in the galaxy, and they have to find their way home. And obviously, this might not appeal to some people. We'll have to wait and see how good this show may be. I thought it might be about, Hondo, but obviously not. It's about some kids, but it does take place after Return of the Jedi and will fit in the timeline of The Mandalorian and Ahsoka. So it is happening at the same time as these two shows. So maybe something might happen with them coming into it. I'm not too sure. But this show, obviously, it is by the No Way Home director, John Watts, and obviously writer of Spider-Man No Way Home, John Watts, and Christopher Ford, which obviously looking forward to. Spider-Man No Way Home, amazing movie. So yeah, I think this show could be good. I think obviously fans don't like the sound of it yet, but we'll just have to wait and see. Now, the next thing we got at Star Wars Celebration was Mandalorian Season 3. We didn't really get much. I think only the people at Star Wars Celebration actually got to see what was actually got the trailer for Season 3 of The Mandalorian. I don't think it was actually revealed to everyone outside of Star Wars Celebration. I think it was just a thing that you could only see there, which is kind of annoying, but we did get a release date for it, and it will be coming out February on 2023 on Disney Plus, which is very cool. And Jon Favreau came out and said that there will be a season 4 for The Mandalorian as well that he's already started with, so that's amazing to hear. And I think the villain of this is going to be Bo-Katan. Obviously, Mandalorian Season 2 ending with Mando with the Darksaber. Obviously, she wants the Darksaber. She had it from Sabine, very controversial. She's being a little hypocritical, but we'll just have to wait and see where Mandalorian Season 3 goes. Another thing we got confirmed at Star Wars Celebration was the Bad Batch Season 2, and I thought the Bad Batch Season 1 was absolutely incredible. And obviously, just a sequel to Clone Wars, and we all loved the Clone Wars as kids, and now the Bad Batch Season 2 finally got confirmed. I can't wait to see more of Omega's story. I would like to see what happened to Crosshair as well, obviously that he'd rather stay with the Empire, and I can't wait to see what happened. There's a lot to see in this. Obviously, Cody coming back as well, and Rex obviously coming back to this to the Bad Batch Season 2 as well, and obviously the rest of the Bad Batch obviously going forward. I think it would be pretty cool to see. Obviously, we also saw Palpatine in it as well, saying it's time for a new era and stuff like that, which is obviously be very cool. Obviously, Palpatine got a short bit in Season 1, but it wasn't that much, his speech from Order 66. So yeah, I think that's really cool to hear that it's getting a Season 2, and I cannot wait to see that, which actually does come out this year, fall 2022 on Disney Plus, which is actually very close. Most of these shows are coming out this year, that got confirmed. But yeah, I think it's very cool to hear, and I cannot wait for fall because there's a lot of Star Wars stuff coming out then. Another thing we got confirmed at Disney Plus, not Disney Plus, at Star Wars Celebration was Star Wars Visions Season 2, or Volume 2, which is returning in spring 2023. Now, if I'm being honest, I watched only a few episodes of Star Wars Visions of the first season. I thought it was alright, but some episodes were a bit boring. So I don't think this is a show I'm overly hyped for. I don't think Visions is something I enjoy as much as some other fans will. Obviously, it's not canon. It's kind of like its own thing. They are short films, obviously, but I'm not putting any hate on it because I'm sure some people do enjoy it. But personally, it's not something that I would enjoy. But to the fans that like it, I'm sure they're very happy to hear that. Another thing we got confirmed, which I'm very, very excited for, and I'm sure every other Star Wars fan is as well, and it's Star Wars Tales of the Jedi. Now, this takes place, it's an animated series of shorts headed to Disney Plus this fall, which is very close as well, which I was just saying that there's so much coming out, and this was something I was going to get onto. And Liam Neeson is returning to come back as Qui-Gon, and it's going to be about different stories from the Clone Wars, obviously, Count Dooku as a Jedi, Qui-Gon as his apprentice, and yeah, it's going to be short, so probably Anakin as well with Ahsoka maybe. We do see in the sneak peek that it has Ahsoka as a baby, and yeah, it's an anthology of original animated shorts headed to Disney Plus this fall that will not only tell stories of Ahsoka and Count Dooku at different parts of their lives, but we'll also see Liam Neeson return to voice Qui-Gon Jinn, which is absolutely incredible, and I cannot wait for that show to come out because obviously, it's something that we're going to enjoy. And this is something that came out after or before maybe. It was Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation. August 5th it will be on Disney Plus. Some people might not enjoy this, some people will. Lego Star Wars, I'll probably watch it because the Christmas special was pretty good, so I'll probably watch that because obviously, yeah, I'll probably enjoy that one. But yeah, other than that, those were all the shows that I think I remember them appearing at, all shows and game obviously, that made their project appearance at, or known and then revealed at Star Wars Celebration. Now obviously we haven't heard much about other shows that are reportedly coming to that are coming out, like obviously Season 4 was only just confirmed, and The Acolyte, that's another show that I was about to say. That my mind went blank, but yeah, that's another show that has not been. We haven't heard anything much about that yet, but I'm sure at Disney, the Expo in September, I'm sure we'll have more Star Wars projects announced. So if you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. Tell me down below which Star Wars project at Star Wars Celebration which was announced you're most excited for. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. May the Force be with you.